What'd you get?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Look at this cover.
Epitaphs from the Abyss?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Is this a...
It's a comic made by... So, EC Comics that made Tales from the Crypt and Vault of Horror and all that back in the day, they haven't made a comic in over 60 years.
What was the other one you got, by the way?
More. What was I going to say? So, EC Comics, they made Tales from the Crypt. I guess I'll open this other one up right now. But they made the Tales from the Crypt comics and Vault of Horror back in the day, but they stopped, especially after those comics were banned. They slowly but surely died off and then just stopped being a thing. Anywho, long story short, recently... Who was it that bought Ani Press? I think they're located out of Portland, Oregon, actually, so pretty close to us. But they bought the rights to EC Comics, and they started releasing new EC Comics in the style of the old school Tales from the Crypt.
So these are new ones?
Vault of Horror, yeah. They specifically didn't remake like Tales from the Crypt and all those ones because they didn't want to try to live up to that hype.
Yeah.
They wanted to do their own, a new version of, old school classics. Now, what is this? This is...
It's like you just ordering comics.
I can't remember what this one is.
This is my 25th edition.
Oh, these are... Yeah, for sure. These are all first edition, actually. These are the new Epitaphs from the Abyss. Same issue, but two covers. I like the first one better. It reminds me of, like, The Thing or something.
Wait, these are just covers?
They're both the same issue.
Oh.
So they have like 3 or 4 stories in them. They're the exact same issue, but two altering covers.
Does it say like volume 1 or whatever or something? Like,
It's,
number 8. I see.
Yeah, number 8. Yep.
So that's number.
This is number 1. This is just a variant of the first issue.
Dude, this picture's unsettling.
Yeah. So this one.
That one's not too bad to me.
This one's not too bad. This one was made by, I don't want to mess her name up, but Naomi Frong is the artist, and this one reminds me of that movie, The Substance.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, I
could watch it at home.
Man, I liked it. There's some stuff I'm like totally could have done without. For the very most part, I enjoyed it a lot, and this reminds me definitely of The Substance. This cover art. It's the black and white edition. So psyched. Anyway, yay, new comics. I'm so excited. So yeah, and then you can see I've got Last Ronin 2 with the New School Ninja Turtles. Pretty sick. Nerd alert, but yep.
You said New School?
Yeah, new Ninja Turtles.
There was new ones?
Yeah, there's new ones. So with the Last Ronin...
I know, he has his brother's weapons.
Yeah, one of the... We won't say who.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Well... However, anyway.
It's Michelangelo.
It's Michelangelo.
Which is a surprise.
Yeah, but he's the lone surviving turtle, and he fights this... It's this long story, but he fights this battle, and he ends up dying. And I can't remember how it comes to be, but April and her daughter, which is also Casey Jones's daughter, April and Casey Jones had a kid together. In fact, I think the daughter's name is Casey. April and her daughter, Casey, they create new Ninja Turtles, like a new generation, and like school them. That's like the ending of The Last Ronin, as you see these little, like, tiny little guys, come to be. And then with The Last Ronin 2, The Lost Years, they show, you fast forward in the future a little bit to where these guys are now grown. And The Lost Years jumps back and forth between modern day, which with the new Ninja Turtles in training, and the old days with the old school Ninja Turtles. The new school Ninja Turtles will be training, doing something. One of them will get pissed and start a fight or whatever, and April will, like, come in and go, and she'll tell them a story from back in the day.
Oh.
Me and Casey and the Turtles were out on this, like, scout one night, and da-da-da. So it jumps back and forth like that. Really cool.
I got a quick question. The new Turtles, do they have different weapons than the old Turtles, or is it like...
In The Last Ronin, The Lost Years, they're still in training, and I really don't remember if they had any weapons assigned. I do know that that's issue 1 right there. And the new Turtles, they all have all 4 styles of weapons. They all have a sword. They all have chucks. Yep, they all have sai, and they all have
katana.
Bow. Yeah, and katana, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. So
I would like to see one with tonfas.
Throwing axes. Anyway, love Ninja Turtles, love comics. We love nerds on the Bone Barrel Podcast.